Hey viewers, you're watching the Savera and I'm Vidhi Joshi. Tens of thousands of civilians have fled their homes as border clashes between Thailand and Cambodia entered a third day today, intensifying fears of a prolonged and deadly conflict between the two Southeast Asian neighbors. Cambodian officials reported 12 additional deaths, 7 civilians and 5 soldiers, bringing the combined death toll from both the nations to at least 32. These fatalities came amid continued skirmishes near the Tamuin Thom Temple and other contested areas along the disputed 800-kilometer border. Cambodia had initially confirmed one fatality on Friday when a man was killed after a Thai rocket struck a Buddhist pagoda. Meanwhile, Thai authorities stated that 6 of their soldiers and 13 civilians, including children, had lost their lives. Dozens more have been wounded, with the Thai Health Ministry reporting injuries to 29 Thai soldiers and 30 civilians. The fighting has triggered mass displacement, with over 81,000 people now forced from their homes in Thailand. 58,000 people have sought shelter in 4 provinces affected by the conflict, while Cambodian officials have reported the evacuation of more than 23,000 residents in Order, Menche province and nearby regions. The violence, which was reignited by a landmine explosion on Wednesday that injured 5 Thai soldiers, has resulted in widespread destruction. Cambodian authorities stated that Thai rockets hit a school compound on Friday, though no injuries were reported. A hospital in Thailand's Phnom Dong Rak district also suffered shelling damage, with its windows shattered and roof damaged. Amid accusations from both the sides, tensions are escalating. Thai authorities have accused Cambodia of using heavy artillery, including Russian-made BM-21 rocket launchers, prompting what Bangkok described as appropriate supporting fire in response. Cambodia's defense ministry countered by accusing Thailand of targeting civilian areas and questioned how a smaller nation with no air force could provoke a larger, better-equipped neighbor. The United Nations Security Council convened for an emergency closed-door meeting in New York on Friday. Though no formal statement was issued, diplomats reported that all the 15 members urged both the sides to de-escalate, exercise maximum restraint and seek a peaceful resolution. Cambodia's UN Ambassador Che Kyo, who requested the meeting, called for an unconditional ceasefire and rejecting claims that Cambodia had instigated the violence. He emphasized the military disparity between the two nations and reiterated his nation's commitment to peaceful resolution. On the Thai side, Acting Prime Minister Phumtham Wechayachai accused Cambodia of potential war crimes, citing civilian casualties and attacks on medical facilities. He maintained that Thailand had demonstrated utmost restraint in the face of repeated provocations. The human toll of the conflict is becoming increasingly evident. In Thailand's Surin province, hundreds of evacuees have taken shelter in a university gymnasium. One woman, a seamstress named Ponpan Suksai, described fleeing her home with her 4 cats and explosives rang out nearby, saying she was terrified by the sudden violence. In Cambodia's rural Order, Menche province, villagers have taken refuge in temples and dug makeshift bunkers to protect themselves from shelling. A 74-year-old farmer, Weng Chin, expressed hope that the government would negotiate a settlement soon so that he could return to his land. The situation has drawn concern from regional and international actors. The Association of Southeast Asian Nations, which includes both Cambodia and Thailand, has issued calls for calm. Malaysian Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim, who currently chairs the bloc, said both the nations had agreed to a ceasefire and troop withdrawal, but needed more time to implement the agreement. Anwar reported speaking directly with both Cambodian Prime Minister Hun Manet and the Thai Acting Prime Minister Phumtham, offering Malaysia's assistance in mediating peace talks. UN Secretary General Antonio also urged the parties to prioritize diplomacy and avoid further escalation. At the heart of the dispute is the 11th century Preah Vihear temple known as the Khao Phra Viharan in Thailand, which has long been a source of contention. Although the International Court of Justice awarded the temple to Cambodia in 1962, Thailand continues to assert claims over the surrounding land. Tensions have simmered for decades, flaring up occasionally into violence. The last major confrontation in 2011 left 20 people dead. Relations were strained again earlier this year when a Cambodian soldier was killed in May during a border incident, sparking nationalist protest in Thailand and worsening diplomatic ties. The recent landmine explosion this week further exacerbated that situation, leading Thailand to close several border crossings and expel Cambodia's ambassador. Fighting quickly resumed, and with artillery exchanges continuing into the weekend, there are growing fears of a deeper conflict. Despite diplomatic efforts and international pressure, the situation remains volatile, with tens of thousands still displaced and no clear resolution in sight. That's all for now. Stay tuned to the Savera for more updates. Do like, comment and subscribe to the channel.